Nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You gonna continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, I do gotta give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, alright? So only take what applies and leave the rest behind, alright? If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you gonna get it through somebody else, alright? Also, y'all already know that voice too raspy to be whispering. So this about the time for you to hit that volume, alright? So first, before we jump in it, thank you so much for everybody who has purchased a ticket for not only the virtual classes, because we sold out of all of them except for one, which is the introduction to love. We still got some openings. That's $25 for a ticket, but the course is an hour long, all right? Also, we got some events coming up where I'm coming physically to your city, all right? So Orlando, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, we already sold out. You understand? So I appreciate you showing up and showing out for me. So Orlando, Florida is next. Then we got Baltimore, Maryland. It's going to be on some Mace type tip. Welcome back, because I ain't been back home in forever. You understand? So Maryland, I'm going to be in your city August 19th. I'm not recommending you to wait to the last minute to purchase these tickets, because y'all been showing out and showing up. You understand me? So there's only a limited amount that's available. But again, I got you. Atlanta, Georgia, I appreciate you. You sold out that quick. So therefore, I'm probably going to go ahead and host another event there. All right. So definitely the links in my bio pertaining to the tickets. All right. Now listen, I had to get on here, right? Because a lot of you may be experiencing certain moods, as well as I need to give you that heads up on what's headed to you. All right. So I want you first, let me ask you a question. Has anybody told you that you beautiful, you handsome today? Has anybody said that they loved you today? Has anybody said that they proud of you today? And if your answer is no, then my question is, why you ain't carry yourself that way? Why you ain't say it to you? You understand me? So therefore, don't be looking for everybody else to validate you. Don't be waiting for everybody else to acknowledge the great in you. You better be doing that first. You understand me? So every time you wake up, you better look in that mirror and be happy with who you seeing. Don't allow these people to project that energy on you or make you feel like you less of you, or even try to project energy to try to take you out. Nah. You understand me? So if nobody said that they love you, nobody said that they proud of you, nobody complimented you, nobody told you how strong you are to get through certain obstacles that you did, I'm going to tell you, as well as you better be telling yourself that. You understand me? Now, with that being said, chosen ones, you may feel a little fluctuation of energy. See, I want you to realize certain people that you used to try to pursue, certain people that you used to want to acknowledge the great things out of you, whether this was your partner, whether this was your parents, whether or not these was your friends, or that boss at that certain job position that you was in. There's certain individuals that when they was right in front of you, they didn't even realize that you was everything that they was asking for. Right there in front of you, they didn't even realize that you had the answers to the questions that they were seeking. However, again, because you ain't come in that package that they wanted you to be, they thought that you wasn't being. See, chosen ones, I want you to realize that God intentionally had certain individuals walk away from you as well as look over you, because if they knew what was about to be coming to you, they would have did worse than what they did. See, you had certain individuals that you was pouring love, light, and abundance in. There were certain people that, again, you was putting them on a pedestal that you should have been placing yourself on. But again, throughout time, you experienced certain storms. Again, throughout time, you continue to try to plead to them. Throughout time, you continue to try to chase them too. Certain people that, again, you tried to do certain things to appease these people, but they ain't see your truth. See, God had them do certain things to you in order to protect you. Now, let's talk, right? Now, God always gives you signs, chosen one. I always let you know this because your intuition and your discernment, that's your personal pager to him. You understand me? God has you feel certain feelings about what they intend to do to you to protect you from going through what they intend for you. But at times we hard-headed. And sometimes we don't listen. Sometimes we allow other people to project their energy on us. So therefore, again, we listen to them instead. Certain people that, again, they knew that God was putting you on what they plan to do to you, but they try to put you down and act like certain things wasn't clear to you, but you know that. You understand me? See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, just like that child who you keep telling them that this is hot, this child that keeps touching certain things and you tell them to stop. See, they ain't listen until they got close enough to get burnt. See, I want you to realize the same thing happened to you. God gave you signs and synchronicities that these people was not your people. It doesn't matter if they was your mother, sister, cousin, brother, whatever the case may be. You got to realize your family's not always who you come from, but it's often who you led to. So you need to see certain things clearly. You understand me? You was out here suppressed your whole life. You was out here damn near depressed your whole life. There's certain individuals that you was accepting that they wasn't treating you right just because that's something that you had always seen. See, I want you to realize that God had to teach you the hard way in a sense. See, he told you that they had ill intentions for you, but you chose not to listen. He gave you intuitive feelings to make you see that these individuals was creeping on behind you. These individuals was trying to deliberately put you through certain trials. These individuals were doing certain things intended to keep you restricted, but you ain't listened to what God was telling you. You understand me? So what did he have to do? Let you get close enough to get burnt so you knew that you wasn't going to do that again. See, he had and gave these. See, I want you to realize all of this has been in the controlled setting, chosen ones. When those karmics thought that they was getting over on you, when those karmics thought that they was successful at sabotaging you, they don't even realize that God used them as a training source in order to train you, because he knew that this was just a small stepping stone to get to where you going to. You understand me? So again, while they thought that they were strategically planning certain things behind the scene, trying to do magic to manipulate your mind, trying to spread lies to alter a few things, people was out here trying to steal from you. Some people was even trying to kill you too. See, they didn't even realize that they was divinely a part of that plan too. See, God gave them certain opportunity, certain freedom in a sense. But again, everything that you went through was for your training purposes. See, he had you get close enough so that you felt that heat. So therefore, now you listen to him when he tells you to move, you retreat. See, chosen ones, I'm trying to tell you, the whole time you've been in control. The whole time you've been the individual that was going go mode. These individuals that was trying you are now currently going through certain trials too, but they not equipped like you or have God guarding you like he did. You understand me? So again, now these individuals are starting to see certain things clearly. Now, chosen ones, that partner who cheated on you, they did the worst of the worst. See, at first they cheated on you. You accepted them back. You blamed it on other individuals that they chose to move to. Okay. Then all of a sudden they came back, you accepted them back, and they did the same thing. Then this time they could have brought you something back. Didn't have to be sexually transmitted diseases, but it could have been sexually transmitted demons. They could have been conjuring your energy. You understand me? Those demons within them was fiending. So therefore, again, every time you accepted them back in, they did the same thing over and over again. But they started to go hard with it. So again, you accepted them back when they cheated on you. You accepted them back when they lied on you. Now all of a sudden they had a baby on you. All of a sudden they sleeping with a familiar individual. See, God is going to have that shit get hot to the point that you know that that shit's not for you. You understand me? So I want you to realize these people who called themselves looking over you, that was God looking out for you, because he seen their intentions for you and knew what they would do if they knew what was headed towards you. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one. So now you didn't see your friends switched up, your family showed them true colors. You done seen that boss that promised you that position, they never came through. They may have even tried to make more things difficult for you. I want you to realize that was all part of the divine plan. Because God had to get you at a certain distance from them before those karma and consequences do come in. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, you was a part of the plan the whole time. You had to feel that in order so that you know not to go back to what was hurting you. You understand me? So don't take it personal what these people chose to do to you. Know that they was used by the devil, but God had their actions contribute to you. You understand me? So let's talk, chosen ones. There's certain people that walked away from you. You may have been chasing after these individuals, persuading them to see your truth. You may have been trying to show them that they can give in and accept you too. But again, that's something that they failed to do based upon the experiences previously that they had went through, right? So I want you to realize this, chosen ones. God had those individuals walk away from you, gain all of that distance between you two. Again, so that all the karma and consequences can come through based upon what they did to you as well as intended for you to. Not only that, chosen ones, it now allows you to be in a different positions. Now you see a different view. You understand me? See, I want you to realize, chosen ones, at that time when you was in that mess, you couldn't truly see certain things clearly. See, how come when everybody else around you goes through certain obstacles, you always got an answer, right? You always the solution. But when it comes to you, you always act like confused, like you don't know what you're doing. You had to step out of that situation and see who you was working with in a sense. Now you seen the truth about these individuals, and now you finally got your confidence. Now you know that certain things are starting to take off for you now that you disconnected from them. So therefore, now when they try to pop back up, you know to stay far, far away. You understand me? Because you know that that devil in them is trying to play. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, there's certain people that you used to truly plead with. You used to accept so shit from these individuals too. Now all of a sudden, God got you away. Again, you see in a different view. Now you see and learned your truth. Now you went to the source to see what it is and why you do the things that you was doing, right? I'm trying to tell you. See, you see it clearly now that those karmics is gone, right? Okay, cool. So now you got your distance from those individuals, and now they see too that only blessings and abundance was coming through you. You was God's personal pop-up generator in a sense. So anybody that was close enough to connect to you, they rooms was illuminated too. See, when you pull that plug from those individuals, all that karma and consequences started to come through. See, you thinking that I'm just talking about a partner. You thinking I'm just talking about that friend. I'm talking about family members too that been trying to keep you suppressed in a sense. They kept you in this blueprint because they failed to do. They didn't want to live in their truths. Somebody told them that they couldn't pursue those dreams, so they try to put and project that shit on you. There's certain parents that knew when you was born, you was different. They seen your confidence. They seen based upon the fact that you ain't always listened. See, they sat there and wanted to keep you in a certain, I'm trying to tell you, they try to keep you in a certain box based upon the fact that other individuals that they was connected to would feel a certain type of way based upon the fact that they seen you live your truths, as well as if they truly seen you spread your wings, and they would realize and have to take accountability what they put you through and what they failed to do too. So, chosen ones, this season, stop worrying about those people. If they leave, they wasn't supposed to be there. You understand me? Because everybody always say the right person at the wrong time, and that's wrong. Because the right one never would have crossed you. The right one would have knew who you were all along. The right one would have seen you, accepted that position for you, and actually headed towards you, not run from you. See, if you got to chase some, that means they don't want to be caught. If you got to try to persuade them, then they don't know who you are. So therefore, again, you had to step out and see that these wasn't your true people. You understand me? See, you got to realize parents, family, they plot too. Because just like you seen that you was the black sheep in a sense, they seen your truth. They seen that you was going to outshine them. So what did they try to do? Was dim your light. See, again, in order to see you successful, they would have to accept how they wasn't living right. Some people don't want to take accountability, and that's cool. But you can't allow these individuals to suppress or depress you. You understand me? So let's talk, chosen ones. No matter who it was, you had to disconnect from them. So whether or not it was because you chose to or God forced them to carry you a certain type of way and made them move away from you. You wondering why they can't reach out to you or why they haven't reached out to you is because they haven't been able to. Your ancestors and God has a barrier around you. So when they pick up that phone, them calls drop. They can't come through. You understand me? There's certain people that you disconnected from that they trying to find their way back to you, but they lost because they in the darkness. They only had the light based upon you. So when you pulled that plug, they lights went off. Now they lost. Now they starting to face certain karma and consequences. They got to pay that cost. Now they trying to come to you because that devil is coming after them. So now again, I'm trying to tell you of the position and situations that these people are in. See, those family members that try to keep you in that hometown, in that small hometown, try to keep you suppressed with them. They try to, again, they was only getting their energy from you by keeping you suppressed. So I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you can't listen to them. And since you stepped away, now you starting to see certain things at play. Now you starting to see that God only paused your progression because he seen that they was trying to steal your blessings. You starting to see that God only sat there and held on to it. You didn't lose it. You understand me? He just needed you to get moving because these individuals was trying to do some so-so shit. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. So there's certain people that you once thought that you could never live without. I'm talking about family that because if they left you out, you felt a certain type of way. If you ain't get invited to certain events, you try to change the way that you act. You started to try to do everything for them, to try to please them, to get accepted by them. You understand me? When truly they wasn't for you, chosen ones. You understand me? I want you to realize that there's certain mothers that everything they asked you to do, you did. You had certain siblings that chose not to listen. You had certain siblings that was disrespecting them, but they still put those so-so individuals on a pedestal over you only because, again, they knew that if you knew your truth, you would walk away from these individuals and they wouldn't have certain abundance come through. You've been a blessing the whole time. You understand me? So why you think they go so hard to try to keep you in certain bonds? Why you think that they try to go so hard to try to keep you from knowing you? They try to project certain energy on you because they know they can't take you out. So what do? Try to project that on you so that you do it. We not doing that. You started to see through that. You sat back and paid attention to these people's patterns. Okay, cool. 1 minute you showing your ass. The next minute you trying to be cool. 1 minute you running away. The next minute you running to me. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you had to sit back and pay attention to these individuals. You understand me? And now you starting to see certain things clearly. They ain't like that. I'm trying to tell you, they do not like that. You hear me? You starting to see it, chosen one. You starting to see it, chosen one. See, you had mothers that was jealous of you too. There's certain mothers that blamed you based upon the things that they didn't have the ability to do. But look at you, got children the same age as they did. Now they try to make it seem like you made mistakes, but you not like them. So they could have been a single parent. They could have been a mother, a teenage mom or father, and you may have followed to a certain extent. But I want you to realize that no matter what situation you in, you are not the same as them. See, they sat there and tried to blame you on why they didn't pursue their dreams. Now you got children too, but you're not doing that same thing. See, you got children and you still pursuing that path that God aligned you. You still sitting there not allowing certain obstacles to stop you. See, you are not your mother. They jealous. You are not your father. They helpless. I'm trying to tell you, you are your own individual. So when you stop associating you with them people, you're going to see certain abundance come through. You're going to see that you chosen, unlike these toxic ass individuals. When you realize it's not who you come from, but often who you led to, that you the chosen one. So you just came back to help break their family from that curse and get away from that karmic toxic ass cycle. You are not they people. You understand me? Why you think that you always was reminding you the black sheep? They thought that they were saying these things to you to keep you restricted, try to keep you suppressed innocence, but God was using them as a reminder to you that your ass is not meant to fit in. See, I'm trying to tell you, everything that they thought that they was doing was being used on your better benefits. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, why you think that these individuals was forced to remind you that you was different from them. That was God talking through them. But they thought that because they added some toxic shit in, that they was going to have you depressed and have you get in. But honestly, you found yourself. Now you not tripping. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one. You starting to see that. Certain partners that you used to be pleading, telling them that home is where they need to be at. Certain parents that didn't step up for your children too. Now God's aligning you and realizing that you rushed that process. It wasn't them that those babies truly was supposed to come through. You starting to realize, chosen ones. But again, you had to learn. So certain shit may have got hot. You may have felt that heat, but you ain't get burned. See, these other individuals though, they not so blessed like you. They got too close to that fire. Now they getting burnt. Now they ass is confused. See, I'm trying to tell you, they starting to realize that they wasn't equipped with the same tools as you. That's why they try to persuade you not to make no moves. Why they try to keep you restricted to, have you there stuck in place. Why they take certain risks and they knowing damn well they can come back and depend on you. It's a no. You had certain partners that pursued other people because they thought those people were more financially stable. Didn't even realize that those individuals were scamming to get it, that they truly wasn't able to come up with that money with their morals intact. See, they looked at you and they ain't like the way that you was wrapped. They ain't even realize God had you packaged the way that you was because you was fragile in a sense. See, you couldn't have been all flashy because other people would have knew what was within. So therefore, again, if they would have seen you flashy, they would have seen that package and they would have knew that there was some shit in there. So therefore, again, they would have tried to come up with certain illusions, confusions, when really they ain't deserved to be there. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, anything that happened to you was on the benefit of you, and God happened on behalf of you. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, God had you wrapped in a package, had you blend in innocence. Because again, do you see how they was attacking you when they thought that you ain't have no shit? Do you see how hard that they was going when they assumed that you wasn't having the ability to get that shit? So God made them think what they was thinking because he knew you had abundance that was coming in. I'm trying to tell you. Come on now, if they knew what was in that, think of Amazon Prime. If they knew, or think about certain places you order from and they say, no, don't worry, we're not going to tell people what's in this package. Because if they knew what was in there, then they would sit there and try to grab it. God had you looking like you wasn't all of that. Why? Because he knew that you had all of that. You understand me? You ain't got to dress like that when you really like that, chosen ones. When you see billionaires, you don't see them out here trying to prove to some peasant-like energies that they got it like that. They can be dressed how they want, but they still got it like that. You understand me? See, people who try to be flashy are people that are trying to buy these individuals in a sense. These people had to sit there and pay these people off in order for them to choose them. See, you was just naturally you, like who was truly divinely aligned with you, come through and they seen your work soon as they made eye contact with you. That's why you had certain people that you was pursuing for certain years and they never proposed to you. Then all of a sudden you aligned with this divine masculine or feminine, and within those first few months they already married to you. See, they ain't gotta get told who you are. They see that automatically. So stop telling them what you want. Stop telling them who you are. And whoever's for you's gonna see that. Those karmics can't see that far. And if they can't see it, then they ain't supposed to have it. You understand me? You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. They don't know. Well, they know now, but it's too late because they London Bridge, that shit starting to fall down. Now they seeing you getting put in that position, put on that pedestal right before them. Now they starting to realize that they was finessed by the devil to give up what God had come in. See, chosen ones, they was praying for protection. They was praying for affection. They was praying for certain love, light, and abundance. Didn't even realize through you that contract they was going to get that. But of course, They ain't see clearly. They let people persuade them to give up on somebody who truly loved them dearly. They had certain karmics knew what they was doing in a sense, had them turn their back and try to attack you, realizing that they knew that the protection came from you. So if you turn on that individual, what you think was going to come through? All that karma and consequences that they truly deserved, that they was avoiding based upon the fact that they was connected to you. See, God wasn't having certain things happen based upon the fact that you was still connected to them. See, God, when that wrath of God comes through, chosen ones, I'm trying to tell you, certain things gonna get moved. You're gonna see death and destruction. You're gonna see these people who gave up their morals for monetary gain, they gonna start to lose too. See, I'm trying to tell you, these karmics trying to put together the clues like Blue's Clues. They try to see where they messed up at. Now it's all starting to be clear. See, it never wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for those meddling kids. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you are like the Scooby-Doo effect. You understand me? Meaning you are the individual who uses your light and your intelligence to investigate that shit. See, you had to see exactly who was attacking you, what they intended for you, and as soon as you call judgment on these individuals, you end up pulling the mask off these individuals. You understand me? So everybody else may have been scared. Everybody else may have sat there and tried to project certain fear. Everybody else may have called your ass weird, but you was the main one that was going to solve that case. See, you don't even realize by you facing off those karmics and putting them in a place that other people before you who was targeted by these individuals are getting vindication through you too. You understand me? So you have to be authentically you, speak your truth, make sure that you ain't letting nobody sit there and try to stop you. Don't let these individuals try to plot on you. Don't allow these individuals try to keep you content with the so-so shit that they got for you. Nah, let it go. Get on your frozen tip. Let that shit go. Once you do, you're going to see all that abundance come in and start to flow. What you see now. See, I'm trying to tell you. See, don't get confused that you was currently going through certain obstacles, but it's not the same as those obstacles you used to go through. See, there's certain karmics that got to come back to give you that payback. And as soon as they pay you back everything that they try to take from you to have you in lack, then God's going to excuse them and they going to feel that wrath. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you don't even know where you at. You don't even know what's about to come to you. That's why I'm trying to tell you, don't give up and don't listen to these individuals. Stop checking on them to see if they getting that karma and consequences. Because every time you do, you don't know how much of a piece of your energy provides protection and abundance for these individuals. Just by you checking to see who so-and-so's now talking to, who so-and-so is now producing with. See, you got to realize that so-and-so is still on that same shit so they can act like they happy, but really they with their next victim. See, chosen ones. Stop clicking on those pages. Stop wondering if certain things is happening for them. You got to believe when God told you certain karma and consequences is coming in. You can't sit there and allow the devil to have you keep clicking on those pages, getting energy from you. See, they feeding off your energy. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, they currently feeding. They going through withdrawals. I'm trying to tell you, all because you no longer involved. See, when you was trying to plead for them, they ran from you. But now that you doing you, now they trying to come back to you. Now they see they can't even feel you in their energy if they wanted to. All because you stopped checking on those individuals. You stopped trying to prove them about your truth. You started walking in your light instead of shining your light on these dark-ass individuals. See, everybody seemed lit up, but you ain't realized that you was that light. See, on stage, they was playing that characteristic in a sense. You was standing over them, giving your light for them. That's you speaking life into them. That's you protecting them. That's you investing in them. All of that, right? So you was the light on that stage. You was the one that they stepped under in a sense so that they could say a few things. You was the person who was illuminating them, but they try to act like it was them. So when you turned your light to you, then certain people started to see it was you who was truly illuminating. Now they starting to see those people ain't shit if your light ain't shining on them. See, if they really had that light, then how come they don't have the ability to provide it for them now that you no longer connected to them? Come on now. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. If they truly was like that, how come they starting to be in lack now that you pulled that cord and took your energy back? If they truly was like that, how come all that abundance that they said that they had and successfully obtained, how come they had to do all them scamming shit to get those things? Come on now, they not like that, chosen ones. You did the work. Everything that comes to you is because you truly deserve it. Everything that comes to you is based upon the fact that God destinedly has those things destined for you. Man, come on now. You know, like those people you went to high school with, and when you grew up with them, they was corny ass shit. They wasn't really like that, but now that they out of school, they try to act like they really that. They try to act like back then they was cool, they was popular, when you like, nah, shorty, I seen the truth. I know the real you. You know those people that, again, now that they out of school, they try to act like they been popular their whole life. And you looking at them like, I know you in real life. I'm trying to tell you, that's what these karmics are. Now you starting to catch on like, they was only getting far based upon the fact that you was feeding them your energy. Based upon the fact that they was only seeing certain things that they was seeking based upon the fact that you was speaking this into them. You understand me? That all of that shit was just a facade. That was an illusion. You was speaking life into individuals who wanted you to be losing. Now that you lost them, got rid of them, now you starting to see abundance coming. Now you starting to see that they lacking. Now you asking them what had happened. See, I thought you had it like that, shorty, but you don't. You only had it because the chosen ones were speaking that into you. You only had it because what we speak is what you seek, and that's what you start to see. You understand me? So they've been corny this whole time. I'm trying to tell you now, they starting to see that, chosen ones. Even your mother, your sister, your father, your brother, that boss, when you stop putting these people on a pedestal before you, you're not going to take no loss. I'm trying to tell you, but everybody who took something from you is being forced to come back to you, repay you for what they took, and for you to call judgment on these individuals. So when I say that, chosen one, I mean this. When your past people try to hit you up, you ain't got to answer to them. But if they have your money that they owed you, oh, God wants you to take that money from them. But as soon as you get it, you disconnect from them. Ain't no conversations. Ain't them explaining why they did what they chose to do. That has nothing to do with you. You understand me? That they chose to make those moves. You keep going. You keep growing. You keep glowing. I'm trying to tell you. See, your past trying to pop up. You may have felt them in your... Nah, you ain't felt them in your energy. Name may have came up. Or a song may have came on, but you turned that shit off quick. See, they don't got the same impact on you that they once did. So these people that you used to look at so fly, you like, why was I even attracted to it? See, these people that you used to think that they was the most finest person in the world, now they looking like Beetlejuice or an Iverill monster. Now at the look of them, you want to earn. I'm trying to tell you, you like, ew, what did I see? That was an illusion that they was putting on you. They try to downplay you so you was accepting them. You didn't know you at that time. So now you starting to realize why your body was rejecting them, why you was getting certain illnesses and headaches when you was around them, why you was getting irritated soon as they come in the room, why just the thought of them sometimes you like, my boo's a little ugly. Like, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. There's certain people that's karmics, and you know they karmics because there's from time to time you look at them like, why did I want them? They don't have the bread that you needed. They can't do for themselves. They truly not your type because from time to time you look at them like, what the hell? They over there looking again like Beetlejuice or an Iverill monster in a sense. Now you sitting there trying to persuade yourself on why your ass was even attracted to them. But that's only based upon the fact that you ain't always have your confidence. You didn't feel as highly about yourself as those individuals felt about taking from you. You made them look like they was the choice, like they was the shit, when really that was you. Come on now. Now you starting to be seeing things clearly. Them illusions is gone. Now again, just the thought of them hitting you up can piss your ass off like, ew. When you hear certain people talk about your past going pop up, you be damn near about to throw up because you like, ew. What did I like with them? That was that illusion that they had put you in. Now you starting to see even your mothers and fathers. Every time they used to call you, you used to run quick. Soon as they needed you to take them to certain places, you did it knowing that they wasn't going to put gas in your shit. Knowing that they wasn't going to be of no assistance. Knowing that they was going to talk about you to other individuals if you chose not to do what they asked you to. Now when so-and-so calls, you don't even answer. When so-and-so calls, you don't even pick up. When so-and-so asks you to do something, you say no, knowing that they damn sure is going to go and talk shit to your aunt or your sisters, but it is what it is. You no longer suppressed or depressed, waiting for these individuals or consumed by their illusions. You no longer trying to get approval by these people because you approve you. Now you starting to realize that these people around you was using you. We not doing that. You understand me? They was talking about you when you was doing everything you asked you to. They was acting like when you was giving them the world, it wasn't good enough. So now that you saying no, you feeling a certain type of way because they talking shit about you. When they talk shit about you when you was doing the things that they asked you to. So, nah. Are you going to listen to God? Are you going to listen to the devil try to persuade you to keep providing them certain energy and abundance that God got for you? No. Starve their asses out. You understand me? Starve them out. Your mother calling, running them out, telling your aunties this, telling your aunties that. How come your mother wasn't quick to tell them that they allow their partner to touch on you? How come your mother wasn't sitting there quick to tell them what they put you through? How come your mother wasn't telling them how they was chasing so-and-so instead of being a parent to you? How come your mother wasn't talking about all the things that she did towards you because she was jealous of you? See, let them talk. Talk that shit. And honestly, I'll get on three-way and let you know truly what it is. We not, man, listen. Your father wasn't there for you, was nowhere around. Now that you done built up and his ass got old, now all of a sudden he's popping in town, talking about that he needs you. I bet he do. But how come he wasn't there when you needed him in a sense? But now he needs you. Now he confused on what he put you through, trying to point the finger to everybody else. Oh, nah, see, God is a comedian. God is hilarious. I'm trying to tell you. You understand me? Those same people that fail to play a position for you, they don't even realize why God sat there and had them have that opportunity to play certain positions towards you. See, they acted like this, not even realize God wanted to see what they was going to do, because in the future, he see that these individuals was going to need you. Now you got to look back and think of what they put you through. Guys, like, you seen what they did, and he gonna ask you what you gonna do. See, some of you may sit there and say, oh, nah, I ain't gonna be the same person that they was to me. Nah, that's not you matching energy. That's you keeping your energy on fleek. That's you keeping those individuals around you. That's you protecting your inner child like they failed to do. That's you sitting there seeing for what it is and not these illusions that they was putting on you. See, you making them take accountability for their actions. You are the karma. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you the karma. You heard me. Everything they did for you, didn't even realize why they was getting the opportunity to help you, because God knew that these people are going to have to lean on you. So when they chose not to do these things because they thought that they was better than you, okay, cool. Because when that karma comes around and they shit is tearing down, now we going to see who need who. I'm trying to tell you, don't you sit there and as soon as you start getting successful and you see them struggling, you're going to sit there and help them again. These same people that was casting illusions and tried to cause confusion and karma, they try to keep you in. These same people who didn't want you, now you feeling sorry for them because somebody close to them does. No, you don't even worry about them. You understand me? Because that shit was never what it was. That shit was never for you. That shit just came towards you. You felt for the okie doke based upon that illusions that the devil sent towards you. Now you see clearly now that those karmics is gone. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you keep your ass moving on. Soon as they come back and need help, when they did that to you, that was them solidifying their future too. So that's not for you to keep making up to these demonic individuals. God's having them struggling based upon what they did to you. So as soon as you try to help these individuals again, then that means they're going to go back to hurting you. Now you funding that fuckery. And instead of you making them pay for what they did, that doesn't mean you matching their energy in a sense. That means you just connecting from them. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You get karma and consequences too by providing light to these dark ass individuals. You get karma and consequences too by illuminating them room so that they can go out and harm other individuals. You get karma and consequences too by funding their fuckery, whether that's money, energetically, sexually, whatever the case may be. If you giving those demonic individuals that God don't want certain things to come to, if you give them abundance based upon they connected to you, then you're going to be forced to see certain bad things happen too. So get your ass from around them. One thing's for certain, they always going to be, see, people always say people change. Let me make certain things clearly, right? See, people change by them finding their confidence. You may not have been confident before, now you are. See, people change by stop doubting themselves. Now they encouraged to prevail. Now they aligning in their purpose. Now they listening to what God tells. See, there's changes like that, right? But you will always be truly who you are. So as time progresses, you only become more who you are. So let's talk, right? Back then, you never would have sent magic. Even now, you would have never had sent magic to individuals, right? That was something that you never would have did in the past, and you would never do it now. So you are just becoming more who you truly are, right? Back then, you truly sat there and spread love and light to other individuals, right? Okay, cool. So as you get connected to your true soul tribe crew, what are you going to continue to do? Still be love, still be light, still want to help people, right? Okay, cool. See, these other individuals, though, they was paying practitioners to prey on you. These individuals were stealing energy from you. These individuals were speaking certain bad things on you to try to get you to lose. They only become more who they are, right? As certain karma and consequences come to them. So when they thought that you was more successful than them, they try to sabotage you, right? Okay, cool. So now as they see more blessings and abundance come to you, what do you think that they going to be tempted to do? Do that same shit, right? So therefore, they only become more of who they truly are, right? So certain people who kill people, right? Or kill somebody, kill innocent individuals. If something clicks off and they hit again, they going to do that same shit again, right? Okay, cool. But unlike them, that's some shit that you will never do, right? Okay, cool. So you only become more who you truly are. See, back then you ain't know you. You understand me? So you didn't have confidence in you. You ain't pursue certain dreams that you was trying to do. You didn't sit there and try to apply for those positions that God truly has for you. You didn't know you. But as you started to find you because you found God too, you went within instead of going to other individuals. What do you think? It's going to head towards you. You only become more who you truly are. So now you got your confidence up. Now you feeling good about you. Now you pursuing and applying for those positions that other people said that you couldn't do. Now you out here accepting love. Now you out here being love. See, you only become more who you truly are. You understand me? So when they showed you who they are, you better believe that shit. Because that means to a certain type of pressure that they have the ability to do some so-so shit. So again, if a situation got tight, then they gonna do that shit again. So get your ass from around them when they showed you who they are. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. People only become more who they truly are. So therefore, when they show you who they are, you got to believe it. When they break character, you can't unsee it. You got to know that if they get put in that same position again, they're going to do the same shit over and over again. Whereas you, if you face certain obstacles, what's the first thing you're going to do? Go to God. Go to God, go to divine, go to Allah, go to Jah. Same person, same thing, different name. You know who it is. You heard me. So you are going to always be loved. You are always going to be light. You are always going to be an empath. You are always going to spread your light. You are always going to be what God asked you to, unlike these individuals. So believe them when they show their ass to you. Don't sit there and keep basing these people on their potential or who they could be. You go based upon who they being. You understand me? And if they change, cool, you're not going to be around to see it. That has nothing to do with you. That's the other individual that they then going to move towards. That's on them. You don't look back in the past and say they changed for this person, but they ain't changed for me. That's not even a sight that your ass should be looking back to see. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, let them do them while you do you. Stop looking back. Stop wondering if they viewing, or stop looking back and wondering why so-and-so ain't pursue you. Whoever wants you is going to be willing to take those risks with you. Whoever's for you is going to be committed to you. Whoever's for you is going to see the love, light, and abundance in you. Whoever's for you is going to notice these things about you before they even get to know you. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You heard me. You better know that. Stop allowing these people. You try, just like you wouldn't tell a bunch of people, hey, yo, I got 50 million in my bank. Just like you wouldn't tell these people these things because you knew that they would then start to plot on you, try to take from you, or send individuals in to try to do those things to you. Just like you wouldn't tell somebody about your finances that you got, or about them gold in your house because you knew that they would try to plot. That's the same way. You ain't got to tell people what you got inside, because your internal, your light, that is your wealth. So therefore, if they knew what was going to come with being with you, they could put an illusion on you and only give you what they think that you want. Stop telling those individuals what you got, chosen ones. Because you see how hard they went against you when you wasn't getting money like you wanted to? Do you see how hard they went against you when you ain't have clothes like your ass wanted to? Do you see how hard they went against you when you was walking and even have a car to ride in? Do you see how they went hard against you when inside you wasn't seeing what they was seeing? See, chosen ones, they always knew you was going to be that. They didn't got readings on you. They didn't see how other people was looking towards you. They didn't see your light, but you ain't see it because you was too busy being it. You understand me? All you seen was darkness around you, so therefore you assumed that you was dark too, not even realizing that the light is necessary in order to illuminate that dark room. So wherever's outside that light, what do you see? Darkness around. So you thought that you was nothing, allow these people to energetically, mentally, and spiritually tear you down, not even realizing that you only seen darkness all around because you was being the light. You seen death all around you because you was the life. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, it is not the same. It is not the same. If they didn't think these positive things about you, why would they go so hard to try to doubt you? Why would they go so hard to try to stop you? See? You starting to realize it. So stop allowing these individuals to make you feel a certain type of way about you. Stop allowing these individuals to project their energy on you. Stop allowing these individuals to have you doubt the moves that God tells you that you can do. Know that the answer to your pieces, or the pieces of your puzzle, have always been inside you. You better know who you are, because they know. That's why they try to keep you from being that. That's why they try to keep you from seeing that. Because if you knew who you were, then you wouldn't even be connected to their ass. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You better know that. You better know that. God's about to show you. So when these past people try to pop up and try to approach you, you look them in their eye and tell them that you cool on them. When they look you in your eye, you ain't got to say nothing disrespectful to them, because you already know how God's about to move about you, that they being held accountable for all the actions that they took against you. You already know how God's coming through, so you ain't got to match their energy, because if you do, you're going to match that karma and consequences too. You heard me. You better know that. You maintain your energy. So you be so consumed in you and what God asked you to, that you so focused on the work that God has presented in front of you, that you can't even sit there and tell individuals what so-and-so got going on, even if you wanted to. You understand me? Now they again are going to try to reach out to you. You ain't got to answer to these individuals, but don't leave that door open either. You understand me? You're going to see things clearly now, chosen ones. These people gonna feel a certain type of way that you got a new partner coming your way. They out here doing magic on that person before they get an opportunity to present themselves. So as you put in protection prayers over you, your children, and people that you love, make sure that you put in prayers of protection over your true divine love, even if you ain't met them yet. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you. Pray for them because they going through what you going through too, because they got to get through what you went through in order to get to you. You heard me. Don't sit there and doubt yourself or feel like you expressing your feelings to the divine boo that God told you this is your partner. You scared that they not going to choose you, but they going to see your truth. They going to know who you are. I'm trying to tell you. So you ain't got to persuade these people. Don't allow your past to project on you, making you feel like no love's going to come through, or make you feel like you don't want to tell these individuals your truth because they waiting for you to connect with them, and they going to tell your ass too. They just playing it safe, allowing you to feel secure. And as soon as y'all connect, it's takeoff time. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. Your true divine partner, God is intentionally going to have your true divine partner trigger your past person. They going to come packaged as everything you wanted. They going to be so fine. I'm trying to tell you. So fine. So divine. They going to have their own light. They going to have their own shine. They ain't going to have to take from you. They going to invest in you. They going to be the same reflection as you two. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. This new person, they gonna protect you as well. You ain't gotta be the only one that's out here protecting people while other people are sinning and trying to put you through hell. See, they gonna have your left, your right, your front and back, and the same applies to you too. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna see the difference between that karmic and your true divine boo. You better know that. You understand me? You better know that, chosen ones. You gonna see. And God intentionally is going to have you connected to somebody else. And it may be somebody that they know, but that has nothing to do with you, because they ain't want you. They had first dibs on you, and they chose to overlook you. They didn't see the light in you, but now that somebody close to them do, now they want to make you feel bad because God told you to make those moves. Your ass better go on. You shouldn't even be speaking to your past to even see how they feel or even see how they acting. Let their ass go, because automatically you know that their asses is lacking. I'm trying to tell you, chosen one. Stop concerning yourself with these past people. Stop concerning yourself if they gonna feel a certain type of way, because they ain't care about when they was putting your ass through certain things. You do you unapologetically, authentically. God is hilarious. So all these things that you about to see, I'm trying to tell you, he like Dave Chappelle or Cat Williams on stage. He gonna make these people see certain things a different way. I'm trying to tell you, you are the answer. You are the karma. You are the consequence. But the difference between you and them, you ain't got to get your hands dirty to see that shit. I'm trying to tell you, be you. You heard me? Be you. Do you? They talking about, oh, you think you cute now. Shit, you do too. They talking about, oh, you think you got it like that. But when my boo do too, I'm trying to tell you, they gonna be mad. And that new person that comes in, they gonna have to make a sacrifice to be with you too. So that's how you know this your divine boo, because they may have to give up on their family in order to align with you. But that's something that they ain't even gonna question. They gonna be like, cool, you ready? I'm trying to tell you, because they already got God's blessing. They don't care about no title if you ain't God. They don't care about no title unless it's divine. So therefore, they going to be willing to give up everything for your ass every time. I'm trying to tell you. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. You better know that, because God's about to show that. I'm trying to tell you, these karmics going to come back asking for shit, asking like, can I hold that? It's a no. You going to hold that karma. You going to hold them consequences. But they going to miss out on your abundance. God had that happen for a reason. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you, do you so unapologetically. Don't question if, again, because I have to say this because I feel this very strong. A lot of your true divine partners, your ass knew all along. But it was connected to your past people. Connected to somebody that you used to be with. So they could be from the same neighborhood. They could be from the same school. They could have been cool. They could have been family too. That has nothing to do with you, because now you align with your true divine boo. And if that person felt a certain type of way, then they shouldn't have overlooked you. They didn't want you. Now they want you because somebody else got you. They no longer a part of your life. I don't care if you connected to somebody else that they connected to. Best believe that your ass moving right. I'm trying to tell you, tell their asses to go. Tell their asses don't worry about that. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones. I'm trying to tell you, don't allow these individuals to have you question what God has presented to you, because they're going to feel a certain type of way about the individuals who see your truth when they had the opportunity to see it too, but they chose not to. How you mad because you chose not to step up and they chose to? I'm trying to tell you, chosen one, this right here, the choice that you're going to have to make to move away. See, certain family don't want you to move because they depend on you. They take risks knowing that you're going to stay in place so that they can call on too. So if you take risks on certain things that God tells you to do, that means certain money may not be coming in like it used to. That means that small moment that you have to pursue your purpose and that profit slows down. Now they're going to have to step up because you no longer to help them now. See, there's certain mothers and fathers that want you to stay in the same city because, again, in order for them to be successful or have certain things come in, they got to be connected to your abundance. Nah, we no longer doing that. You take a risk on you to make sure that your ass ain't in lack, and they better take heed too and find themselves like you do, because you no longer going to be there for them to feed off of. You understand me? So be you, chosen one, take that risk. It don't matter if you feel that when you shoot your shot, you scared to miss. Shit, that's how you get your shot strong. That's how you get that shit swishing. See, you got to make sure that you shooting on the right rim. You understand me? And that's what you going to realize was missing. You was shooting your shot with the wrong person the whole time. That's why your shot was off. So now when you get aligned with your true divine, you're going to truly see that you're not bad at all. You're going to see that you splashing, swishing like Reggie Miller in a sense, that you Kobe Bryant the fourth quarter. I'm trying to tell you, every time your ass going to win. You out here got that Ray Allen shot. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you better know who you are. And again, they feel certain type of way. Well, that's on them. You shouldn't even be close to them to feel how they feel. You shouldn't even worry about how they feel, because when they had an opportunity to be around you, they wasn't real. So let them go. Let them go. I'm trying to tell you. You grow, let them go. Let God show you what he got for you. Don't worry about the opinions of these other individuals. Move. Because they've been trying to prepare you for the sacrifice in a sense. You know how they say certain farmers will fatten certain animals up just to turn around and try to butcher them? See, these people try to put you in a certain illusion, confusion, try to keep you entrapped in a sense, try to feed you with lies to plump you up, try to keep you pregnant by them to keep you stuck. See, there's certain people that, again, you ain't even realize that they was preparing you for that sacrifice that they was trying to do. So as soon as you started to realize and catch on what they was trying to do, your ass made your move. You got out of there. You heard me. I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you better realize these mothers ain't right. These fathers ain't right too. You thinking because you came physically out of them that they want to see you win when they really want to see you lose. There's certain parents that was supposed to play a parent position for you, but they out here acting like they your damn child too. We not raising no grown-ass individuals. You better find yourself before you find yourself effed up. Messing with a chosen one. You better find you something safer to do. Because sending magic, trying to sabotage those individuals, only going to come back to you. Now you confused because you can't get through what you intended for those chosen ones too. You not equipped like us. God ain't give them tools. So you better know who you are, chosen ones. Just say no. Just say no. Simple as that. As soon as you do, they going to show their ass, and then you going to see their truth. Like, okay, well, thank you for showing me how you truly feel about me. Thank you for, you know how people get mad and they really start speaking what they feeling in a sense. And then all of a sudden when you don't react how they want you to, now they apologizing towards you, talking about, I ain't mean what I said. Yes, you did, boo. See, everything I say, I mean that. I stand on that. Sometimes if I apologize for the delivery, but the message remains the same. Sometimes I can apologize to you for not telling you sooner, but it ain't worked that way. See, I'm trying to tell you, you better always speak your truth and The hell with these other individuals. You better speak your truth no matter who's standing with you, because God's with you, so who can go against you? You heard me. When God's backing you, who can bully you, chosen ones? Nobody. On your Keith Sweat tip. And you'll see I'm sweating as I'm saying, man, listen. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you but you. That's why they project energy on you, try to get you to take your life, because they couldn't and they failed to do it. You heard me? So you keep stunting. You keep glowing. You keep being golden because you chosen. Just know you better be on the field with your hands open. God's about to throw all that abundance to you, all that love light about to come through. Those projections from those other people are starting to diminish and you can't see those views. I'm trying to tell you, starting to see clearly now that those karmics is going. Yes, you are, chosen ones, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I understand this next stage of phase requires you to walk away from a lot of individuals. I understand this next stage and phase is going to have a lot of people envy you. I understand this next stage and phase, people are going to be trying to project their energy on you. But as long as you stand in their truth, nothing that they aim at you is going to penetrate you. You heard me. Let them. You shouldn't even be looking back. How they say shorty in the Bible, she looked back and turned to a grain of salt. That's what you're going to do. If you turn around and look back at these individuals, you're going to be salty too, because they're going to try to give you the illusion that they winning after losing you when that's not true. So therefore, don't even look back so that shit don't happen to you. Stop clicking on their pages. As soon as you do, they get a piece of your energy too. Stop wondering what so-and-so's doing. F those people and F who they now connected to too. You better know that. They talking about shorty turned to salt, that pillar of salt. Why? That's why I say you always got to read between the lines. Divine tells you what it is the whole time, but you got to know what he talking about. If you look back, you're going to feel like you lacking. You're going to feel salty because, again, you're going to see them. They're going to appear to be laughing, not even realize that's the devil in them laughing that they got you away from them. That's the devil in them laughing that they no longer got that protection. That's the devil in them laughing that they now successfully took over they portal in a sense. But you keep doing you and don't worry about those individuals. They past tense. Don't worry about them, what they doing, if they lacking, if they getting karmic consequences of what they did to you. Know that they are, because you know how God move about you. You hear me? Because you keep looking back. That's like looking over God's job in a sense. You know how somebody asks you to do something and they keep instructing you on how to do it. And you like, damn, if you was going steady doing that, then why you ain't just do it then? That's the same guy. Like, God, yo, listen. God's like, listen, you asked me to do this, right? You asked me what's going to happen, right? I gave you that insight, right? Keep your ass moving. God got it covered. You hear me? So be so focused on your future. Be so focused on aligning with your person. No matter if that person knows your past person or not, shit, you better smile. Don't doubt you. Don't allow these people to see you going all wild. Know that everything that's happening is happening on behalf of you. Know that. Know that God aligned you with certain individuals that's going to provide certain blessings to come through too. You don't have to do it all yourself anymore, chosen ones. That's what these people don't want you to know. You're not by yourself. You getting aligned with people who share a similar soul. So you're not by yourself. Stop keeping yourself to yourself. You just make sure you looking out and see certain flags that God's showing you. You make sure you see individuals on a soul level, not what they trying to dress up in front of you. You better know that. This is a season you ain't got to do everything by yourself. But you just can't be scared to ask. You got to realize that somebody was blessed with this and you was blessed with that. And together y'all going to make a major impact. You are not having to do this by yourself. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you. So think about you walking through a dark forest, a dark room. You ain't know where you was going to. At times you may have hit your toe, stomped some shit, hit your elbow, may have bumped your head, but it never was anything that could take you out in a sense. It just made you a little uncomfortable. But guess what? Your ass knew not to make that move again. So guess what's happening? Now there was somebody else that was in the same room as you. You may not have seen them because there may have been certain darkness that was surrounding you. Now all of a sudden they follow God's words, that GPS he put inside of you. Now y'all got to the same location, and this next stage and phase, they going there with you. Now you're going to realize, damn, my divine partner was going through everything I went through too. Now all of a sudden you realizing that y'all got to a certain point. Now y'all going to see different views. Now you got somebody to the right of you, to the back of you, to the front of you, to the side of you. Now they going, again, they see the divine in you, and they got the divine in them too. So you're not going to have to do all the work because they here to help you. Come on now. You hear me? You was content, or you listened to what God asked you to do. You had to isolate yourself from these evil individuals in order to elevate. That doesn't mean you got to stay isolated the rest of your life. You hear me? That just means you see through on a soul level. When you see these individuals ain't right, they get left. That's it. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, you got so much love that's coming to you. You got so much abundance coming to you, but you still allowing these people to project that shit on you to make you feel like you ain't earn it or deserve it because they can't come with you. Nah, they should have been working like you if they wanted to get to where God got you. You understand me? So no. They was out here, y'all had a group effort, but they ain't do no work. They was in a group with you and a group project, but they wrote their name on the work that you did. That's them energetically trying to connect to you so that they can get certain abundance from coming in. Whole time again, they just writing their name on that line. They ain't do the work that whole time. God's going to see, so they going to get removed. Now you got to be ready to receive it, because I'm not going to sugarcoat shit that I tell you. I'm going to tell you about your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your lover, what they doing to you, what they intend to you, future things that's coming to you too, what you do to try to sabotage or sacrifice you to. I'm telling you the truth. So if you're not ready to receive it, don't even holler at me. But the link's in my bio when you ready. I got a reading for all types. And I got certain prices. You understand me? If money ain't always looking right, I got you, baby. All right? Also, again, Greensboro, North Carolina, May 7th. I sent the email confirmations to you, so you got the location of the event. You got all the details about it, so everything's going to be smooth sailing. We about to have so much fun. You understand me? I'm going to read the room in real time. Not only after that, we going to unwind. We got the DJ. We got the photographer. We got food too, and you ain't got to pay for it. I got you. You heard me? You ain't got to worry about the energy that's around that food that you going to be consuming either, because I made sure that I only got the best of the best type of people around you. You heard me? Best believe that. Also, again, virtual classes. So people who physically can't come to my events, I got virtual classes for you. I got one coming up in June, but please don't wait for the dates. Please, because y'all selling out fast, and I appreciate you. I got an hour class that's coming up in June. It's an intro to self-love, but we're going to identify toxic cycles that's connected to you, how to get them removed, as well as what's intended for you, what's coming through, all right? I'm there to answer any questions that you have, so it's going to be a small class, so hurry up and grab that, all right? Also, Orlando, Florida, I'm coming to you too. All right, links in my bio for those tickets. Again, it's a classroom setting. We going over everything. Questions, I got you. So please don't wait to the last minute to think you can purchase your tickets, because I only have a limited amount, because y'all know I like to have a personal setting. I don't want mad people there, because then I can't assist you with what you need, as well as I won't be able to truly read you to give you that message that you may be waiting to come through, all right? Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland, if you don't show up, Maryland, coming back home August 19th. You understand me? I ain't been there in damn near a decade. I ain't gonna lie. You heard me? I ain't been there in a minute. So y'all already know I'm gonna play Mace, welcome back as soon as I get there. You heard me. But just know, again, it's a course, it's a class, it's a very personal setting. I do not have that many tickets available because I want to be able to be there for you, actually answer questions that you have, you understand me, as well as provide you with certain information that's coming in. So Baltimore, Maryland, August 19th. Don't you wait till the last minute to grab that. All right, the link's in my bio. I got other areas coming up too. Atlanta, Georgia, thank you so much for selling out. I'm going to bring another show back to you. But again, come out and show some love, as well as get those messages to come in, all right? I love you so, so much, okay? Just know that. I love you so, so much. Anything you need pertaining to, again, questions or all of that, I'm there for you. But again, if you want clarity, I got a reading for you, baby. Links in my bio. But please don't get finessed by these fake accounts, all right? Thank you so much for all y'all's loves, all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes. I appreciate you for pointing people in my direction too. You understand me? Because not only are you allowing me to help other individuals, but you sending abundance my way too. And you know I'm sending that all back to you too. You understand me? So I love you. I appreciate you. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. Tag me in all these successes that are coming towards you too. You know I'm celebrating, babies.